I'm gonna try to do this video regardless of what's going on in this house that I'm in. I'm trying to give you guys the top shot. And tomorrow is the anniversary of 9/11, and I think for years I just forgot about it. I forgot about 9/11, and I forgot where I was, and like for everything, and I thought I would talk about it, my experience with it, because I think that it's very inspirational and should be inspirational to a lot of people. Let's see. Let me get my brain into this. I had this same teacher. Her name's Miss Owen. You know, she's not at that school no more and stuff. But she what am I saying? She was my teacher. Miss Owen was my teacher for first, second grade. I'm trying to remember which one or two grade I was in when 9/11 happened. I think I was in first, but I might have been in second. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I was in first grade because I think we had, oh my God, did we move like 3 times? I don't know. See, now I'm trying to remember. Oh, because did I move in that room? I think it was in first grade, but I just wanted to talk about my teacher at the time, Miss Owen. She handled it like it didn't even happen. It was just another day in our lives. She probably didn't even hear of it. She just went about the day as usual and just understood you just don't bring that stuff up to children. So there's that. Yeah, I went to school that day. Canby Elementary School that day. I'm perfectly fine with mentioning that. It's everybody needs to calm down these days. I just feel like I understand that there's a society or people or a connotation, mental. Everybody needs to stop including the devil. That's what they need to stop doing. And we need to stop including the devil. And this is where I rep my spiritual family. I need to make a playlist on this channel about my spiritual family. And I know you guys want to see but I what happened to me on that day was the same thing. Like, I just remember it was another day of school like the other ones before. There was no fear. There was no like playing around, I guess. I've heard other stories of like of people taking their kids out of school, and I'm like, why would you do that? I guess for me it was just another normal day. If you can teach a child at a young age of what normal is, and you can respect that and respect that, then you won't run into problems that what am I trying to say? and teaching children what normal is, what biblical normalcy is, then that changes everything. If you can make everything look and feel normal and be normal and all of that, then that's all that was taught to me on that day versus my whole childhood and all of that, all of not just my childhood but my life. Teaching children what normal is being a teacher. And I just wanted to say how good of a job she handled it. My mom, I don't even know if I remember seeing anything. I probably do. But it was just, I guess in the West Coast, we're so used to like, it's kind of like the Moors, like in the movie Maleficent, where she lives in the Moors. And that's like Oregon or something. But I'm trying to put some laughter out there to lighten the mood. And it was just another day. As I grew older, I kind of heard about it a little bit. And again, I just feel like the best thing you can do in a crisis like that is just believe God, believe that God is normal, and stick to that, and practically, how do I put this? Be that and hold on to that. And so the day where I was, 9/11 happened and all of that jazz, I keep trying to tell people I had a really good teacher that just taught me that this is just another day of school, another day of life, that we don't just get to like snap out of it just because, you know. And the happy thing is probably anyone that was bothered in that, or how do I say, anyone that, you know, people went to heaven on that day too, though. Because, yeah, I hate bringing it up because it just feels like it's not me. It's not my brand, but it did. I was, you know, in Miss Owen's class, and my mom was a teacher too. So it's like, how do you handle children on that day? And the answer is biblical normalcy, and they're children, and children only understand holiness. They don't understand, and they're supposed to understand holiness. They're not supposed to understand sin. They're not supposed to understand sin at all. They're supposed to understand holiness and not being swayed by the world by any means. Like, we don't need to be bugged by the world. We don't need to be bothered. And it's just not okay to have sin in my country, and that's coming from me. It's not okay to have sin in this country at all. You shouldn't do that. You're not supposed to do that. Right now, in this house where I'm at, there's like signs that there's fires, wildfires around, because the air is like not the best to be breathing in. But I'm handling it well, just like I handled it on that day. This is being biblical normal. See, and I just wanted to talk about my experience, and I hope that people feel the same biblical normalcy that I felt. You know, it was just, this is just another day where you learn your A's and BC's, ABC's, and 1, 2, 3's. And Miss Owen handled it probably better than any other teacher that I could have had at that moment, because she just was like, you know, I'm a teacher. This is my job. I get to do it on this day, regardless of what the devil's doing. And she handled it with grace and, I would like to say, biblical normalcy and holiness. And I can't imagine anything better. I mean, we weren't supposed to have that happen, but there's got to be a light at the end of the tunnel. You can't believe in the opposite of that. So I just want to talk about it. My experience with them. I'm going to pause this video and rack my brain to see if there's anything else that I left out. I couldn't think of much else. You know, it just was handled with such properness, with such perfection that it almost felt as though it didn't happen. So if you can believe that, then you can believe anything. But I just encourage anyone out there, you know, don't believe what the devil says. He's a liar. You know, handle everything with holiness, grace, and anything else that the Bible says. I can't, that day was just as perfect as the other days. She just probably didn't even know about it, for all I know. There. This is 11, almost 12 minutes of this video. And we're almost done. 12 minutes. So that's it, guys. I'm making this video go long, but my experience with 9/11. I'll post this today, September 10th.